Absolutely. So one of the beauties of leveraging sort of an autonomous mobile robot platform is it can keep up with things like changes in sort of the store layout or store environment. So as an aisle will move or whether what products are on a shelf may change, these are dynamic sort of changes that this type of technology keeps up with. It's much just like a self-driving sort of car on the road. So that's one of the biggest benefits for this type of environment. The other is you're largely managing sort of a single device versus thousands
Right.
of cameras. In addition, it's not sort of planogram dependent. I think we all recognize that, planogram level sort of execution and accuracy in the industry can vary immensely. So you're kind of starting off on the wrong foot if you're depending on sort of a product location model that doesn't actually represent reality,
Hmm.
which many of the other technologies we talked about, do depend on that sort of model. We're actually analyzing what we see, and certainly we'll ingest a planogram or authorized products list to know what we should expect to be in store. But we're really sensing, what's actually happening on physical store shelves.
Right. Which is very different than, like, say, the model where the employees are using their device to take a picture and capture
Hmm.
this, because then the employees are doing it differently every store, every hour of the day, depending on who the employee is. And there's a lot of turnover in retail as well. So it's a very key point. But, with all that said, too, um, is it all about robotics? Because, like, the robotics can also work in concert with other technologies or other systems that you've already talked about. So how do you think about that question?
Absolutely. So when we brought Tally technology to market, we're very focused on sort of fast-moving consumer goods stores sort of initially. But we were getting a lot of outreach from environments like sporting goods or
Hmm.
environments that had packaged goods plus sort of soft lines that may have been leveraging RFID. Uh,
Mm.
so over the last couple of years, we have announced a version of Tally that's either RFID only or computer vision plus RFID as well. When you think about the core Tally platform today, our goal is also to make a lot of these systems better. So when you think about your average grocery environment that has a computer assisted ordering system or computer generated ordering system, this stream of data is only going to make those types of systems sort of much better. But continuing on this journey, one of the things that Simbi is actually announcing today is sort of this concept of a multimodal store intelligence platform. And what that means is we're moving beyond just the physical robot, but also including a fixed sensor called Tally Spot, which is
Hmm.
currently in field trials at a number of large retailers. Although the robot sort of covers the full store today, what Tally Spot really opens us up to do is capture a couple select areas within a store at sort of a greater frequency. So those are often areas like your rotisserie chicken hot hole that you might have a lot of
Hmm.
high
Uh,
churn sort of throughout the day.
ah.
It might be areas like high shrink sections that you might have in particular environments where you might actually not want to do restocking activity until a few units come off the shelf.
Right.
Um,
Huh.
Other areas are like bottom basket detection. So it's easy to miss. And of course, when a cart is going out for the
Right.
out, if there's something on the bottom. So this really all ties back to Simbi's vision of providing perpetual instrumentation really across the environment.